What's up, everybody? What's up, Imuna Nation? So I was thinking about a certain thing that's written in the Talmud, in the Gemara, and it says that Jesus, Yeshu, is in hell, boiling in a pit of his own excrement. And those things are written in the Talmud when it talks about Jesus, and it says that. So a lot of Christians and Jesus believers are saying like, oh, wow, the Talmud is so evil. Then if it says that, then for sure it's wrong. But I just it came to me so clearly what exactly that means, and what it means that he's boiling in his own excrement. And if you think about it, like, what is excrement? Our like how it's kind of foul, but like how we go to the bathroom, like what is it? And what it is, it's our waste. It's our junk, and it's like a result of and it's what we produce. So we can produce good things, or we can produce junk. And it says that he's in hell, boiling in his own excrement. So I thought about all the things in the world that are messed up because of Jesus, because of what he did. And you can look through history, and it's very, very easy to see that all the massacres and horrible wars that were started to try to convert people, like the Christians would like come into a village or a city or a town or maybe even like a whole country, and they said, okay, if you're not going to accept Christianity, we're going to kill you. So everybody who's Christian in Europe and in places like that, and they think they've have all these roots, old roots in Christianity. If you looked at the source, how did they become Christian? It's because their ancestors in this small village didn't want to die, and it was just like, okay, it's easier to accept what these people are saying, because or else they'll kill you. And so that's one aspect of the mess. And you can see that the organizations like the Catholic Church, like the whole history of it is just like almost pure corruption. Like, for sure there were people with good intentions who did good work within those systems, but you look at the history and you look at the actions of their leaders for 1,000 years, and it's just pure corruption and population control and evil. And then Martin Luther, who is the offset of Christianity, Martin Luther, he was like, people think of him as the liberator, that he allowed people to read the Bible in their own language, but really he was a horrible enemy of the Jewish people, of the lost tribe, the last like remnant of the people who are keeping the original Torah. He was like their complete enemy, and you can read up the history about that. And you can see even today that things that Jesus like corrupts situations, like and messes up situations. And I had an experience with a situation I was working on, and you could easily see how Jesus just like made everything foul and just like ruined an innocent situation. And another thing I was thinking about are people, is the ideology of Christianity teaches that if you believe in Jesus, then you're going to heaven. And all you have to do is just believe that this guy was the Son of God and that he died for everybody's sins. And just by having that belief, you're saved. And if you just think about it for a second, you'll see that that's creating a massive excuse for people to sin. That it's creating a massive excuse for people to not follow their consciousness, their conscience, that they feel like what I'm about to do is wrong, but then they remember, oh, but Jesus, it's okay, it'll be anyway because Jesus has my back, and then they'll allow themselves to sin. And if you put how many sins there are like that, if you have a list of it, of those sins that happen today, and those thoughts that went in those people's minds, it would be catastrophic. It would be very, very not easy to think about or realize. And that's just for today. And so you think about the last 1,000 years, and it's not a pretty sight. And it's not the truth. Like, it's not actually the teachings of Christianity, the eternal teachings of Christianity, what they teach about how the system of like what happens after you die, and all the teachings about the eternal world. It's not true. They teach that if you believe, you go to heaven, and that's not how it works. How it actually works, the actual system that's in place in creation, the way that God designed it, was that a soul works in this world, and what the soul works, how close the soul gets to God, the good actions that soul does, that's the reward. There's no like heaven or hell, like you're either here or you're there, and everybody who's here is experiencing the same thing. What you experience in heaven, in the eternal world, is a result of your actions on this world, in this world, and you will see that there are different levels, that not everybody's experiencing the same things, that there are people who achieved much higher levels in this world, and as a result their eternal worlds are in a higher way than the people who didn't achieve so much. And Rabbi Nachman says that in the world to come, there'll be two people sitting next to each other, and one person can experience, I think he said, like 310 worlds, and all in his heart, and he'll have all this experience of hundreds of worlds within, and he can experience and feel it, and the person sitting right next to him won't have that experience at all. And they'll both be in the world to come, they'll both be in heaven, and one person can have all that experience and the other person next to him won't. So you can see that the Christianity is just like a lie, and as a result, Jesus is boiling in his own excrement, like the Talmud is saying. He's enjoying, so to speak, of what he created. He's experiencing all the sins, all the bloodshed, all the horrible, messed up situations as a result of him, and that's the excrement that he's boiling in. So the Talmud is right. If you think the Talmud is wrong, you don't know what you're talking about. So hope that clears it up. It felt very good to get that out there. I think it's a topic that people don't talk about or don't understand, whatever, but hopefully this will give a understanding to people. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment your thoughts, and feel free to share this video around the world. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.